Welcome to Lyrics Behind the Music, the podcast where every episode dives into the story, symbolism, and emotional truth behind one of our songs. From medieval heartbreak to modern metal, from cosmic duets to candlelit confessions, we explore the meanings we wrote, the meanings we discovered, and the meanings we never expected. This is where the music ends and the real story begins. Across more than 4 centuries, one melody has drifted through taverns, courts, churches, and Christmas choirs, a tune so haunting that it feels older than memory itself. This is the story of Greensleeves. Our journey begins in September of 1580, when a London publisher named Richard Jones registered a new ballad with the Stationers' Company. He called it A Newy Northern Ditty of Ye Laddie Greensleeves. It was an instant hit so popular that within months, at least 6 more versions appeared across London's printing houses. But who was Lady Greensleeves? And why did she leave such a mark on the man who sings to her? The lyrics tell the story of a lover rejected, a man who gave gifts, devotion, and loyalty, only to be cast aside. He calls her Greensleeves, a name that has sparked centuries of debate. Some later writers claimed the color green hinted at promiscuity, tied to the phrase, a green gown, meaning grass stains from outdoor affairs. But that interpretation doesn't appear until 1675, nearly a century after the song was written. In the 1500s, green was simply a fashionable color, often worn by noblewomen. More likely, Greensleeves meant a woman seen as flirtatious, light-hearted, or misunderstood, not immoral. And then, there's the myth. For generations, people claimed that King Henry VIII wrote Greensleeves for Anne Boleyn. It's a romantic idea, but impossible. The musical style of Greensleeves, the Italian Romanesca, didn't reach England until after Henry's death in 1547. The earliest record is from 1580, 33 years later. Still, the myth survives, because the melody feels royal, tragic, and timeless. By 1584, the song appeared in A Handful of Pleasant Delights, a popular book of courtly lyrics. By 1597, Shakespeare referenced the tune twice in The Merry Wives of Windsor, proving it had become part of everyday culture. As the centuries turned, Greensleeves evolved. In 1686, new Christmas lyrics were attached to the melody. By the 19th century, it had become a holiday standard. And in 1865, William Chatterton Dix wrote the words that millions now know. What child is this? In 1928, composer Ralph Vaughan Williams wove the tune into his opera Sir John in Love, giving Greensleeves new life in the classical world. Today, the melody continues to echo across genres: folk, classical, metal, pop, film scores, and holiday music. A simple tune from 1580, still alive, still evolving, still haunting the world with its beauty. This is the legacy of Greensleeves, a song born in the Elizabethan age, shaped by myth, carried by centuries, and forever woven into the fabric of human memory. Now let's dig into what our version of Greensleeves means. In our version of Greensleeves, the centuries-old lament is reborn as a modern metal confession, heavier, darker, and far more self-aware than the Elizabethan original. Where the 1580 narrator begged for love, this one confronts the wreckage head-on. The lyrics transform the old tale of unrequited devotion into a storm of emotional honesty. Instead of a man pleading for a woman who has rejected him, our narrator stands in the ruins of a relationship, acknowledging the weight of what was lost and the truth of what was never going to be. The metal framing shifts the emotional center. The original Greensleeves is passive, a lover, wounded, confused, and pleading. Our version is active, a lover who has been through fire, who names the pain, who refuses to romanticize the past. The guitars and drums echo that shift. This is not a courtly ballad, but a reckoning. The imagery of Greensleeves becomes symbolic rather than literal. It represents memory, the color of something once alive, now fading. It becomes a banner of what the narrator tried to hold on to, even as it slipped away. In the metal rewrite, the color green is no longer flirtation or scandal. It's the ghost of hope. The emotional arc rises like a metal anthem, from sorrow to confrontation, to acceptance, to a final, powerful release. Where the original ends in longing, ours ends in transformation. The narrator doesn't beg for love, he claims his own strength. He acknowledges the heartbreak, but he also steps beyond it, carrying the melody as a scar and a reminder. This is Greensleeves reforged, a medieval lament turned into a modern catharsis, a song of loss reshaped into a declaration of resilience, a melody that once whispered, now roaring with electric fire. The song may end, but the story never does. These were the lyrics behind the music, the heartbreak, the humor, the myth, and the memory. If you felt something, if you saw yourself in the melody, then maybe, just maybe, the song was meant for you too. Until next time, keep listening for the truth beneath the tune.